time. We are stopped at a gas station. Cory just came out from the bathroom. And I'm getting ready to feed Ollie.
That for later.
Oh, thanks. You got me a receipt. I'm vlogging.
Oh.
Doing our update for the morning.
Alright, I'm gonna go put some
So we left the hotel at like 5:45. Cory fell asleep super early last night, so he ended up being up super early. And then I got up like at like 5:15, I think. Boys were up at like 5:30. By the time we got all the stuff down in the car, we left the hotel at like 5:45. Stopped at the gas station and got drinks, and then we headed out at around like probably 6 o'clock. So now, like I said, we are stopped at a gas station. Cory's topping off gas, and I am feeding Ollie because he was starting to get really fussy in the back seat. So I just gave him a change, and now I'm feeding him. And the boys, you can tell, are just totally done being in the car because they had a massive meltdown this morning. And I don't know if it's just because of just being in the car or if they were still tired, but it's been a rough morning just because they're so emotional. But I hope that after Ollie eats and we get on the road that everything will be okay. We are going to be going through Colorado instead of Wyoming. Every time we've gone or done this drive, we've always gone through Wyoming. So Cory and I talked about it last night, and we looked at the weather, and the weather is supposed to be really good. So so we are able to go through Colorado instead of Wyoming. Just some new scenery, which is nice. And I was gonna show you guys the sunrise, but big old truck just sat in the way of the view. Oh, let me back it up. I'll just have to show you guys the sunrise. It's really, really pretty. So that is where we're at right now, and I'll probably do the same thing like I did yesterday and give you guys hourly updates. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So we are officially in Colorado, and we are just trucking along. The boys are napping. Ollie, I think, finally fell asleep. He was kind of restless back there. He just doesn't like sitting in the car seat. He just does not like that. It's not comfortable for him. He likes to kick around. So, but Cory and I have been listening to stand-up comedy. So we listened to some Jeff Foxworthy by Ingbal. Oh my God.
Well, we didn't listen to much of Jeff Foxworthy.
No, because they didn't have a lot of good ones on Spotify. Jeff Dunham and Brian Regan. So we've been listening to that as the boys sleep, and we'll probably keep going until the boys wake up, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, we're making good time. It's almost 10 o'clock. So
we are 2 miles until we're around
Denver. So yeah,
5 hours away from Grand Junction, because we're going down the other road.
Instead of going through Wyoming, we're going through Colorado.
I mean, we've gone through Wyoming so many times that we just kind of got bored of it.
Yeah,
I mean, there's really not much of Wyoming at all.
No.
So we wanted more of a scenic route, so we're going through the mountains.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. And I figured I hadn't updated in a while because it pretty much has just been driving. That's not very fun, except for when we stopped at the gas station and I couldn't find my phone, so we literally spent like 15 minutes trying to find my phone because it fell from the center console into the back of Ollie's car seat, so we couldn't find it.
Little nook,
yeah,
you wouldn't look there unless you were. You knew it was there.
Well, yeah, it was in the base of the car seat, so that was.
So I was sitting there thinking, like, I personally thought like it went down with enough force that it went through the back, like underneath the back of the seats, and it was underneath our stuff in the back. Yeah. That's what I thought, but.
No, but we found it after 15 minutes, and we all got in the car, and now, like I said, we're just trucking along, so.
Right. So we're just taking a golf course.
Squirrel.
Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you so I'm letting go of it.
So we are driving through some mountains now.
I feel at home, even though I never been in Colorado before. There's just something about being near mountains.
Yeah, it's really pretty. You can see all the trees in the background. It's really pretty.
Very pretty.
Very, very pretty. I was like, look, Christmas trees. But the boys were telling me, look, mountains, Mom. It's really pretty. So, Buffalo Bills, even museum. So yeah, we're driving through the mountains
See that
now.
house that's up?
So we just made it through some really long traffic. The first traffic jam we've come across since being on this drive.
I don't recommend going in traffic when you have really steep hills going down. My knees are killing me.
Oh, look at that. But I had to change Ollie in the middle of this traffic jam because he pooped and I didn't want him to blow out, so I changed him on the lap.
Yeah, it was close.
Mom life. Yeah, it was close to blow. But now he's happy back there, cooing away.
To be decided.
It's kind of like cooing and then crying and then cooing and then crying and then ah ha ha.
And then pterodactyl.
And then yeah. So, but yeah, so we made it through, and the view is beautiful. It's beautiful.
They're safe.
That's a ski resort over there. You see all those little dots? There, those are skiers. It's pretty darn cool. And then the ski lift. It's pretty cool.
Everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh, la da da da, oh, 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 la da da da, oh, oh, la da da da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree. And I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me.
Maybe I'll back away.
Papa got me.
Papa goes.
Papa goes.
Papa got me.
I think he's bored.
I think he's.
Papa's
What?
You know that Mark, like when it's so lonely that you start talking to yourself. Maybe Ollie's kidnapped?
No, take a nap.
I'll take a nap.
Wake up, baby.
Wake up, baby Ollie. I'm used to them saying, wake up, baby. Did you teach them this?
No. He's reached the point of going mad. Look at his face. sun in my eye.
My sun in my eye.
The sun is not in your eyes.
There's no sun to be in your eyes.
What did you just say, Coop?
Sun in my eye.
The sun is not in your eyes. It might be in a little bit. Oh, yeah, no, and now it is.
Now it is.
So we are in Utah. We actually stopped on the side of the road. Well, we pulled off an exit, and we are on the side of the road because Ollie, I thought, needed to eat, but he tricked me. And so I changed him, I changed Sawyer. Cooper didn't really need a diaper change, but they needed to get out of the car for at least a little bit. So we're just kind of stretching our legs, and then we're gonna get back in the car and drive the rest of the way. So that's kind of the update for now, and it's gorgeous out this way though. Did he spit up?
I think so.
But it's beautiful. Cooper, come this way. Okay, so it is Tuesday morning, and we left the kids with his mom. His mom said she would watch them for us so that we could go get Starbucks. Originally, the nearest Starbucks was like 10 minutes away, but it's temporarily closed due to COVID. So now we have to drive to Provo, which is more like 20 minutes away, because I really want a Starbucks. So I haven't had one in like 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days.
It has been 2 days, hasn't it?
So, hello.
Why did he get over in this lane just to get back over in that lane?
I don't know. But anyways, so feels good to be back. I think I told Cory I want to drive past the apartment that we lived in for a few months when I was pregnant, and
It feels so surreal.
nostalgic. It's on University. Oh, I'll say.
Is there University at?
Okay, well, I forgot it's 2 lanes getting off there. Anyways.
Give me a break, Cheryl.
Shut up. He's calling me my mom. But look at this view. Beautiful. Beautiful. An ugly truck. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So this used to be a gas station. I used to walk to that gas station, or we used to walk to that gas station
All the time. Especially when you were pregnant and you wanted a snack, I had to run out and get it.
Yep, so we would go to that gas station a lot. Now it's no longer a gas station. That's sad. And now these are the apartments that we lived in from February of 2017
The one that
until
cost $1,400
after, yep, until after the boys were born. And
I remember we had a spot over there that people would always park in.
yeah. And our apartment was, we went through this door. I remember, it's like so nostalgic.
Right.
Such a, like they redid all this though.
Yeah.
The pool, where the pool's at.
Oh, it's definitely new.
Yeah, but yep, our apartment was, what one? It was like,
That one right there.
yep. Oh, can't tell, but yep, those were the apartments that we brought the boys home to.
They didn't used to have these right here.
No. Yeah, all new. Dang. I just wanted to come see it because it brings back nostalgia.
Right.
Especially because this was the place that we brought the boys home to.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
That was this was the apartment that the boys came home to, and that I would, after the boys were born, came home by ourselves, because they were in the
NICU for the longest time.
But I remember walking with the boys in the little carrier. It's like crazy. It's like crazy, and that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
It feels like another
lifetime
life
ago. It really does. Like, it's crazy to think about. But to think where we were and where we are now is
completely different.
Is pretty I take pride in that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
From being able to barely afford this apartment and struggling with bills and food and, you know, all that stuff, and now to having our own house that we bought, and we just bought a new car, and we have 3 very well taken care of children, and all of our bills are taken care of, and it's very humbling to see like
where we came from,
and that blew up.
Ralphie.
Yeah, but it's crazy, but
gosh, this is where it started.
Yeah, but
I mean, technically it started back in California in our little townhome.
Yeah,
but this is where we made it without, you know, like, so being in the military, it's like you knew that month to month you didn't have to worry about making a mortgage payment or rent payment, because it automatically came out of your check if you lived on base. And so it automatically came out, and we always knew that we were going to have a roof over our heads. The only thing we had to worry about was groceries.
Right.
And then we still had some money left over to take care of stuff that we wanted, get things that we wanted. We didn't have to struggle really. But then getting out of the Marine Corps and kind of getting screwed with the move, and we didn't get as much back as we thought we were going to. In fact, we spent more on the move than we got back
reimbursed.
Reimbursed. And so it's just crazy that
where we started and where we are now is just completely different. So
because I remember like we'd be stressed out about, you know, what bills do we have to move around to make rent, and we had to go down there and talk to them like, hey, can we make rent payment on this day because we're gonna be behind because, you know, this happened
when the boys were born and stuff. It was stressful.
It was very stressful.
So, but we've made it, and that's the best feeling ever. So we both got our Starbucks, and they did really good mixing my drink this time.
And they're nice people.
And they're nice. She said, she asked me for my name, and so I told her, she goes, nice to meet you. And I'm like, well, nice to meet you too. We're gonna be getting up to where I used to work.
Cheese steaks. Not to be confused with cheesecake. I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
And that right there is where I used to work.
Yeah.
Crazy. And I had to have Cory drive this with me because I think this little thing right here is adorable. Red truck, Christmas tree, cute.